They ate themselves. Part 6. By sunrise, Nene reached the next village, Ijede, half alive and covered in cuts. Her feet were swollen, her eyes hollow from fear and exhaustion, but her grip on the camera was firm. She had the evidence. She burst into the local chief's compound and demanded to see the elders. When they saw the photos, limbs hung like meat, bones stacked beneath the smokehouse floor, blood-stained knives, they went silent. Some turned away, others dropped their kola nuts in horror, but they believed her. It was impossible not to. Before midday, a group of armed men, vigilantes, hunters, and local guards gathered. They made their way back to Odu with Nene, moving quietly and swiftly, determined to confront the evil hiding in plain sight. Back in Odu, Babagora acted as if nothing had changed. His stall was open. He was slicing meat, greeting customers with his usual warmth. But when he looked up and saw the group approaching, with the village chief of Ijede, armed men, and Nene, his smile faltered. They surrounded him without a word. The people of Odu watched in confusion. "What's happening?" they asked. "Why are they pointing guns at Babagora?" Nene stepped forward and shouted, "Tell them what you have been selling. Tell them what your meat really is." Babagora looked around, surrounded by familiar faces. People who had trusted him, praised him, eating from his table. Slowly, he dropped the knife in his hand. "I warned you not to dig deep," he said to Nene, calm and cold. Then he turned to the crowd. "Fine, you want the truth." The villager stood still. "I have been feeding you for years," he said, his voice steady. "You praise the taste, call it soft, rich, divine, and it was, because it wasn't cow, it wasn't goat." He smiled, cold and wicked now. "It was human." Gasps broke out. Cries erupted. Some dropped their meat. Others stepped back in disbelief. The chief of Odu trembled, shaking his head. "No, Babagora, tell me this is madness." But Babagora laughed. "Madness? You begged for more. You devoured your brothers and sisters with joy. You made me rich with your hunger." Women screamed, children cried, men cursed. The guards seized him and dragged him away, but even then he kept laughing. "You all feasted with me," he shouted. "I only gave you what you were willing to eat." The truth spread like wildfire. Villagers threw away their meat. Some fell to their knees in shame. Others rushed to the herbalist to vomit, praying to cleanse their stomach and souls. But it was too late. They had eaten their own. The man they trusted, the butcher they loved, had made the cannibals of them all.